Alrighty, here I am getting ready to set up for my very first ever wickless candle making class, which has been named Wax and Wine. And because I didn't want to end up in the red, I decided to have my very first class in my home. And because I know all these ladies except one person, she is a friend of a friend, so I feel pretty safe and comfortable having it at my home. The class will be held in my formal dining room, which is where I'm cleaning up right now. I'm setting up my two pop-up tables, and then the other side, my formal diner living room, actually will be for everything else. But I'm setting up my two pop-up tables. I throw my two personalized tablecloths on top, one black, one white, after I wipe them down. My tablecloths were made by Deborah Cochran, one of my coworkers. She does excellent work. She did my two tablecloths. She did a t-shirt for me, and she also did my little QR code plexiglass. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. But here I am throwing on my black tablecloth, and shortly I'll throw on the white. All right, here I go, throwing on the white tablecloth. Now I am setting out my chairs, and I did not realize it until the day before I was setting up that I only had 8 dining room chairs and then 2 folding chairs. And I wanted to have 15 students, but it worked out because I did not think to rent chairs. So I have enough chairs. Thank God for that. And as I was setting this up, I had 8 chairs set up for, I had the room set up for 8 students. Actually, I had the room set up for 7 students. I just thought about that. I had the room set up for 7 students. And as I was setting up, I had one friend send me a text message. Excuse me. Send me a text message saying if she could bring another friend or pay for another friend. And I, of course, yes. And probably about a couple of hours after that, I had a coworker to text and say, "Is it too late?" And of course, no, it's not too late. So you'll see me setting up for 8 people, and then off camera I set up for I set up for 7 people. No, I set up for 8 people. And then I set up for the 9th person when I got off from work the next day. So this is a week ahead of time. So now I'm setting out each tray for each student. And most of my supplies I got from Dollar Tree, Temu, and Amazon. And now I am setting out their red stainless steel cups that they'll mix their wax and fragrance oil in. And of course, red is my favorite color, so that's why I'm using red stainless steel cups. And I got these cups from Amazon, and I love them. Sorry about that. Now I am setting out their bar spoons. Each one will get a bar spoon. Now I am getting ready to set up each student will get a thermometer so that they can check the temperature of their wax before they add their fragrance oil in and before they pour it into their vessel. Now I am setting out the candle vessels. We're using the black matte 8-ounce tin I purchased them from Amazon, and they have that little gold trim around them. I love these tins. So each student received a 7-ounce candle. And we're also going to make sugar scrubs as the candles are solidifying. And they'll also receive, did I say a 4-ounce sugar scrub? A 4-ounce sugar scrub and then a candle warmer. So here is the setup for each student. And then there's my apron that I also got from Temu. Now here I am setting out the candle warmers, but I later decided to take them off. Here is the setup for each student. So far, so good. Now I am cleaning off my formal dining room table to get it set up for the fragrance oil, the dried flowers, and the stickers. Although I am going to refinish this table eventually, I am going to end up covering it with a plastic tablecloth. So now I am setting up my dried flowers. If you make wickless candles or any candles, do you use dried flowers? I use dried flowers in my wickless candles and in my soaps. I don't use them. I did at one time use them in candles, wick candles, but after much research, I realized that you're supposed to remove the dried flowers, and I know most people don't remove them or they don't read the instructions telling them to remove them. So I do not like to use them in wick candles, only wickless candles or my cold process or melt and pour soap. Now here I am, a close-up of me getting my dried flowers together, set up. So here I am putting my roses in, but then I realized I don't have enough roses, but I do have rose petals, so I threw some rose petals on top of my roses. So here we go with the white tablecloth, and then I set up my dried flowers. I put them on trays as well. And then I have my fragrance oils. I think I know I have 6 of them, but I can't honestly remember all 6 of them. But I have them there, and then they'll have stickers if they want to put on their candles, even though we will do gold custom stickers or labels that they can put on their candles, but if not, they can add these to them. And here's a finished product. I have everything set up for them and ready. I'm so excited. This will be fun.